Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the Death in a Family mission set in Dartmoor, England. And today we will be taking care of the One for the Ages challenge, which entails electrocuting our target Alexa at the photo shoot. Upon achieving this challenge, we will also get the Don't Lose Focus challenge for disguising ourselves as the photographer. And we will get the mission story, A Day to Remember. So for this challenge, all we will need really will be our coins, but I do like to bring a silenced pistol with me just in case things go south. So right from the start, I am going to get my scruffy self over yonder to the mansion. So we're going to run straight ahead of us and into the bushes in front of us. And while we're in these bushes, we're going to duck down, keep going straight, approach the wall. We're going to vault over the wall, around to our right and across the stream. And into the bushes just on the far side there. And at the far end of the bushes, we will come to a wall. And we're going to stop just in the bushes, take out our coins and throw one coin against the wall. That will attract the attention of the gardener there, you can see just off to our left, and when he comes over to investigate, we can then get ourselves a nice snazzy pair of overalls and a pair of wellies. So from what we're wearing already, that's a bit of an upgrade. So we're going to recollect our coin, we're going to grab our unconscious friend here and drag him into the bushes. We're going to take his outfit and we're now going to run onto the property itself and around to the side of the building on our left. And I'm going to take the little garden areas because there is a patrolling enforcer just off to our right and he is actually moving in the same direction as us. So we want to stay out of his eye line as best as possible. And once we're around to the side of the house, we're going to make our way around to the door here where there are a couple of guards and some packing cases and a fuse. And we're going to grab that fuse, run into the door and straight into the bathroom on our right. You will be trespassing in here. So we're going to take out our coins, drop one on the floor and throw one against the window. We're going to collect up the coin we threw to the window and we're going to hide in the closet provided. And basically one of the two guards we've just passed outside the building there will come in to investigate and he will spot the coin, he will go past our little hidey hole here, and when he does we can then emerge and render him unconscious. We're going to collect up his gun and our coin. Our coins are going to come in very handy today. We're going to hide his body in the closet and we're going to take his outfit. So next stop on our list is the second floor. So we're going to exit the bathroom around to our right, up the stairs to the first floor and around to our left, down the corridor past the flirting couple and around to our right and down to the end of the corridor, and we're on our right we will find a set of stairs to the second floor, but we're going to blend in at the foot of those stairs because as you can see on the mini map, Alexa is just making her way down the stairs and more importantly her enforcer bodyguard is right behind her. So we're going to wait for them to go past before we go up to the second floor. And once we get up here we have one more enforcer to avoid, and we're just going to make our way past the closet there, wait by the curtains on the left, and eventually a young lady will emerge and start dusting, and she will make her way over to the enforcer guard and he will turn to engage her in conversation, and that gives us the opportunity to make our way into Alexa's office. And just at the foot of the stairs we can see another guard, not an enforcer but he is in our way. So we're going to throw one of our coins just in front of him. He's going to go and collect it. Good boy. and we're going to render him unconscious, take back our coin, collect his gun. We're getting a nice collection of guns now. We're going to hide his body under the stairs in the case provided, or the crate, and we're going to make our way over to the back of the room to where we find this gullwing armchair with a button embedded in it which will open the safe. We are then going to input the code 1975 into the safe and retrieve the case files. Now, if you want to know how to figure out what that code is, it's quite easy. The symbols at the top represent 4 items in the room which are numbered. So once the guard outside has engaged the housekeeper in conversation again, we are free to leave the room. And unfortunately Alexa and her bodyguard were just making their way back, so we're going to go the long way back round to the stairs down to the ground floor. And once down here we're going to need to avoid the butler, and there he is. I was expecting him to be in the entrance hallway, but he wasn't. So we're going to run once again around the long way and out the rear of the building. And out the back here we will find the greenhouse, and in front of the greenhouse we find a fountain with a photographer all and set up. So we're just going to run past him and trigger their conversation, so that the photographer will start to move around shortly, and he goes and investigates the fuse box and his equipment and things like that. In the meantime, while he's doing that, we are going to drop a set of coins. You saw how I did it. Now that first coin isn't positioned particularly well. You want to drop that first coin right between the 2 hedges. I went a little bit past the hedges and very briefly thought the photographer wasn't going to spot the coin, but he did just at the last second there. So he's going to follow our little breadcrumb trail, and when he gets to the 3rd coin he will be nicely and safely out of everyone's eye shot. He probably is when he goes for the 2nd coin, but it's best to get him right behind the hedges. 1 more coin to go. When he moves in for that, we're going to pounce. We're going to render him unconscious. We're going to drag his body to the crate just up ahead of us here, and we're going to stick him in the box. There we go. We'll come back for him in a minute. We're going to collect up all of our coins, and once again they will come in useful. They are extremely useful for this challenge. And we're going to throw 1 coin just over by the hedge and the box there, and that's going to attract the attention of the guard, who is on guard by the fuse box. And we need him out of our way so that we can create a water leak. So when he finally gets around here to investigate the coin, we can then get behind him, render him unconscious. There we go. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided, and we're going to collect up his gun and our coin if we haven't already. I was wondering who that was nearly spotted me. So now I'm a little bit flustered and I start running round and round in circles. So we're going to go to the fuse box and place the fuse we collected earlier, go back to the box where we just was and put on the photographer's outfit, then run all the way around again and to the fountain, around to the side here, and just down in front of us in this little corner here we will find a valve. We're going to open that valve and let some of the water out, and then just on the bench behind us we find a screwdriver. So with everything now set up, we need to take a test photo of the housemaid here. There we go. We're going to leave the camera. She's going to now call the family out for the photo session, and while she's doing that we're going to loosen the wire on the plug socket right there, and we're just going to wait right here now for the whole family to turn up, and that will get us the A Day to Remember challenge unlocked. So Alexa is here. She's going to speak to us very briefly, then she's going to speak to the family very briefly, then she's going to notice the puddle on the floor. That's the important bit. If she doesn't notice the puddle, then you've done something wrong.
That you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Right, so she is now going to make her way down to the chair.
There's a puddle of water here.
Yeah, and it's a metal chair.
Just get this done, shall we?
And 3 wires. You're not worried? I won't be. It'll be fine, don't worry. Sit down. So once everybody is in position, we're going to mount the camera, and at any point now we can just take our photograph, and that's the end of Alexa.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
So at this point I get completely turned around. I'm looking for the bridge exit and almost ran for the boat exit. Just caught myself in time. So there you go, that is the One for the Ages challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.